What are you laughing at, Treacle?
Hello and welcome to the We've All Been There podcast.
This podcast is basically the most unfiltered personal versions of ourselves. We basically want a group therapy session for the world. Like, we give really good advice, we want dilemmas, we want problems, we want questions, but also just talking about really personal experience that we know someone out there somewhere will be able to relate to, because we've all been there. We've all been there.
And we've got so many stories.
So many stories. Every episode we will have a bit of liquid confidence. We could be doing anything really. So if you don't like that, then this probably isn't the podcast for you. But if you do like that, then welcome.
And sometimes it might not even be that obvious.
No, it's not. We're just having a chat. We're having a chin. Like, you're basically joined into our sleepover, and we're comfortable, we're cozy, and we just want you to sit in and we want you to gossip with us. You know what I mean? Very new to this, so some of this is like, some things are a bit too formal. Just a little bit too formal. Some things I don't know how to act around. I'm gonna start with some questions, or
Questions first.
I feel like because you don't know who we are. Yeah, you don't know who we are, so we've got icebreaker questions. Introductions to me, introductions to her. Case, whenever you're ready.
Introduce yourself, names, ages. I'm Annabelle, I'm 23.
I'm Frankie and I'm 22.
How did you guys meet?
Right.
Musically.
Technically,
Yes.
musically. We knew of each other because you
I
lived up the road, surely, still at that point.
I
Oh, no, but I saw her at the co-op. I saw you at the co-op and I walked past you. It's the first interaction I've ever had with you. And I remember walking past and thinking, you're so much prettier in person. Reverse catfish is better. That's the biggest compliment. Like, I'd rather someone say to me that you look so much better in real life. My whole Instagram, every single photo of me is completely different. So for someone to be like, oh yeah, you're actually alright in real life, that's way better than if I said actually you're butters in person. Anyway, but that's the first time I saw you. But then we all had Musically. I was like, come round, and we had one sleepover, and then that was it. Like, we've just been friends ever since. Practically just like living at my house. Like, literally since that point. And Musically was it back in the day. It was so it. If you had Musically back in the day,
TikTok as well. It turns TikTok when in the prime. Like,
was that in lockdown or was that after lockdown though?
Before lockdown.
What?
When it turns
TikTok was before lockdown.
Yeah,
so how old was we? So how old was we when we met? I must have been, what, 13? You were still in school when we met. Yeah. Because you were still with when we met.
Yeah,
Josephine.
Josephine.
I'm 98% sure I was still in school because my sister was born and I was in my school uniform. During my comeback, had a free house.
You were still in school, definitely.
I was still in school. Maybe I was.
You were year 10, I was year 11, I reckon. I want to say.
Yeah, I reckon as well.
Yeah.
Prime Musically, prime.
Then it turns TikTok live all the time. Literally, we didn't meet anyone.
No.
We met so many people virtually on TikTok.
Because before that, when it was well, the LGBT community up north was like a massive thing. Newcastle, and we got sucked into this like northern gay community. Like, we were just friends with all these people. Internet best friends.
Shippled it.
We were literally like internet best friend. Like, shout out, like, and shout out, and then we were literally friends with just like. It just was it though. Like, it was like the place to be. Like, we met, and she like come and stayed. Like, we actually did make friends. You've made friends.
I speak to a lot of people I've met on TikTok. To be fair, like I ended up having a whole relationship from TikTok.
You ended up in a whole relationship. So did I actually. No, yeah. Well, I ended up in a relationship from TikTok, and that went horrifically. I don't think TikTok relationships ever end well, do they?
I don't think long distance.
The only long distance relationship from TikTok was Elmo and Hannah. How are they still going?
They're fair play to them.
How are they still going? Do you know, literally, unless they're like young to old, anyone else I know is actually broken up now.
No one knows as well when they got together. I feel like Casey doesn't know about when they actually got together. Like, I remember them.
Well, you didn't know who they were at all.
You never. But then I'm there, like,
we were invested.
Like, I still have them both on Snapchat, and I see when they see each other.
I fancied him so much, and I actually got in trouble with my first relationship because she was pissed off that I found him attractive. The point of it was that I got absolutely crucified and had to like persuade her that I was a lesbian because I wasn't allowed to fancy men, and I got in a lot of trouble for it actually.
So what is your funniest memory together?
That's so hard. We have so many.
We've got so many, but none at the same time.
The thing is, I feel like back when we was like allowed to, like when we was Attic Windsor. I feel like some of our funniest memories are around that time, but also like simple as like forever. One of my funniest moments is being in the garage and with you
In the garage?
when we're lying on the floor and
the
the
room
sky,
was like
the sky full of
a
it was the
ball.
it was freezing cold. We were decided what are we going to do? And the garage when I could hear people from 3 blocks away.
We could both hear the same
we
thing.
could both hear, was that in the same night?
No, it wasn't.
No. So they must have been 2 different nights, but there was one night we was in the garage and we was obviously fucked, and we were literally. I was convinced that I could hear people from 2 blocks away, like literally 2 blocks away, because I could hear them. It was like a man had like come round one ear, said something, then come round the other, and then was gone. So I'm like looking like this.
The audio, like literally sat there.
He was next to us in the garage, and you had the exact same thing. So we was like in the Matrix, convinced together in the Matrix.
I can't believe it.
Literally convinced that we had both like developed. That's why I was saying. When you're on drugs, I think you're not allowed to do them because it heightens your senses to the point that you're not allowed. Like, no human is allowed to have their senses heightened that much. So drugs are banned. Yeah, this is actually how I think. But it's looking back on it what makes it funny. But like the garage, like we.
Do you know what I remember every time? 3 blind men.
Was that you or was that me?
I don't know. It was me. I was like, what's that song called? And I actually sang the whole thing like 3 blind men. And it was like, no, it's for about 20 minutes. Just like,
why did you think of that? And it wasn't the first time either, because I felt like we could hear one of my neighbours in their bedroom.
Yeah, and then one person got out their car, didn't they? We heard the car door shut, and we
were
like, "Oh my god!"
The door was shutting in my temple, like it was that close to me.
It was like.
And then the other time, I think we were laying in the garage, literally looking up, pitch black, freezing cold, looking at the stars. And this night, the stars were out, wasn't there? Were so many stars, but all of a sudden, they started aligning. All the stars are aligning, but they're making. Imagine all I can describe it as is imagine you're like this big, and you're laying in a school hall,
and
just
you've got the walls,
and you've got the corner, you've got the corner.
The roof was the sky with the stars,
but then the stars in the sky started like they all started making sense. But we're laying in this. Like we're literally laying these 2 tiny little shrunken down.
It was wet on the floor as well. We were laying like literally wet floor, concrete floor, everything.
I was convinced we were inside, but we were outside, and it was great, and it was so good.
I actually.
That's just 2, like, but other than that, like, the funniest ones.
I really, really, really personally think that Birmingham was one of my very good memories.
Should we start? So, how do we even begin?
Basically, we decided to go to.
No, I basically got offered to go and do a photo shoot with this fake tan, like this fake tan company, go and do a photo shoot. I was really scared, wasn't I? Because I've never done anything like that before, and I don't like people taking my photos. So I was like, do you know what? Fuck it, let's just go. I'll drive. Longest drive of our lives. Get there to what is it? A travel lodge.
We got there
half
about
8. Was it later than that?
It was like 9ish. With fake tan, painted your toes.
Oh,
so we were in the hotel room until like 10:30, I want to say.
Yeah, literally. To be fair, we got there really late, and bear in mind we're in some dodgy travel lodge, and the car park's like 2 minutes across the road.
Guided like up there,
had no idea. Had to ask people where to go. Anyway, we get there, and I've decided to bring. Bear in mind, we need to be up at 7 o'clock in the morning. I've got to be at this photo shoot for about 9. I don't even know where it is. I don't even know who the people. I don't even know nothing. Yeah. So we've decided. You know what? Might as well bring some chocolate with us just to make the night. So we've gone into our hotel room. I've fake tanned. I'm green. I don't have any clothes with me because I didn't even think we were going to go out.
Oh, no,
and Annabelle's lent me her leggings. I don't even have a bra on. We were like, let's just take 2 weeks. Like, that's a safe number. Like, let's just go. Anyway, we're taking it. All of a sudden, this room turns into like DJ
moving.
80s. We're colourful. We're flying. We ain't walking no more.
The best thing to look at as well.
Walking anymore. I'm floating. I feel like I'm flying through this room.
Like, let's go for a walk. We're gonna go. So we're walking. I don't know anyone that's been to Birmingham. There's this big thing that looks like an eye, a big massive thing, and all I know is when we was walking, I think it might be a train station. We were walking towards it. Like, that's so cool. I want to go near that.
I don't recall.
I've got a video of it.
So we followed it.
We followed the eye, and then we saw the rainbows.
So
and then that's where we were meant to be.
We knew that we had to follow the colours. Oh, but we did.
Follow the rainbow.
Homeless man.
And then a homeless man comes over to me and he's like, "Can I have some of that about my vape?" And I was like, "No." Did he ask my shoes?
He asked for your shoes, but my mum's on the phone and she didn't even know what I was doing because I just forget to tell my mum sometimes
like,
what I'm doing.
Can I have some of your shoes?
Get out of your shoes. Get out of that. I was like, "Thank you. Where are you? Are you okay? Are you safe?" I was like, "Oh my god, I'm in Birmingham. Like, I'm literally here."
I was like, "We'll just go into the first pub we see. We're hovering outside. Like, do we go in?"
Thank fuck we didn't.
Because it was literally sardines of
all like BDSM men is all I can expect. Gay BDSM bonded. They seemed friendly. Don't get me wrong. Like they was waving at us through the window and stuff. Like they was all like giving it one of these. But I thought, yeah, we're not going in there. No, we stumbled across the other drag queen night, but we literally walked past the window and they literally looked at us. We looked at them and they knew for a fact that we didn't belong in there because we were like, so, bear in mind we're so fucked and we're in this new stumbled across gay village and we're like, what the like? How the fuck did we get here? And I could see the man on the stage, the drag queen on the stage going, looking at us and literally shaking his head as if to say, "Don't come in." So then all of a sudden, I'm like, what do we do? We start walking. Corner of our eyes, Nightingale lit up.
Nobody is outside.
No one's there. We're early. Like we're too. It's a club. We're too early.
You can see like the balcony. No one's on the balcony. Nothing. And we got to the door. We just wanted to have a look, see what was going on. Yeah. No, it was like £5 entry. So we were like, okay,
we'll have to go in.
Search. £5 entry. We then walked into this fun house, literally colourful things hanging. Like,
all you can see is like the outline shadows of people as well. It was shadowed afros, and I was like, where are we? Like this is. I still feel like I'm in. I felt like we were in the 80s, like all night, like genuinely.
We saw people dancing, looked at them, and was like, we need to. Well, I don't know what's going on. So we went and sat in a photo booth.
Oh, we went to a photo booth. Thought it'd be a good idea. Worst mistake we've ever made in our lives. I genuinely was convinced we was in a time machine. Like we take. It was like
little space.
I didn't know what to do with myself.
We came out, all we did was go to the bar, get a drink, walk to the smoking area, finish our drink in the smoking area, talk to everyone in there, and then put on a Birmingham accent as well every time I opened our mouth.
Oh my god! Why when you speak to people with because when you speak to people with an accent, I have to do it back. Giving the accent back, if not. Even stronger, stronger than they giving it to me. Like I'm giving and then we're looking at each other, and every 2 seconds we'd be in a conversation with someone, we'd look at each other and go, "Why are we doing that accent? Why are we doing this accent?"
So aware, but
carried on. But anyway, I mean, shot roulette. Can I say that? I kissed a drag queen and she was lovely. She actually thought she was at the bar. Me and Annabelle was ordering a drink. She's like turned to me and she's like, "Chloe, what are you doing here?" So I'm looking at her going, "What?" And she's like, oh my god. She went, "I thought you was my friend. Here, have this." Done the shot, pretty sure it was Sambuca, which is like ideal. It was so good because there was part of the stage, so you got the floor, then you got a higher bit of stage, and you could creep into the crevice of the smoke machine, and you're in pitch black. So I start giving it some because I'm not having it off, and she stood there creasing at me because we're still, obviously, bear in mind, we're still tripping. Then the cardigan comes off. Then the slow wine comes out. Then she's cracking her back on me for the first time in about 4 years, since Attic Windsor days. And I think this is fucking it, No one else existed but us. Not a single soul existed but us, and that's what I love. And everyone else in there, they couldn't give a fuck who was in there. There's a fight, there was this, there was that. We got in a fake. I feel like this is too much for this. Is this too much? Do we just carry on the whole story or what? Or do we save it?
Well, we're here now.
I guess. We stumbled across some musically gay lesbians.
Yes, so we stumbled across some people that
we recognised.
First of all, was like, I know that girl, and I was like, nah.
I knew her.
As we get more like fucked, she's like, no, I know her.
And then we go to the toilet, and she's like, don't act like you don't know me. Like we literally follow each other. So I was like, all right, then I do then. But she did look very different. She looked very different, but I did recognise one of them. So then we're speaking and we're kind of friends, and
we like chilling.
And I'm speaking to one of them in particular because there was a situationship going on, and she just looked miserable. She didn't look very happy.
You're in the toilet, so you just talk and you talk. That is literally all.
I felt genuinely sorry for this poor girl who is pouring her heart out to me about this situation that is actually fucked, and I'm like trying to be the mum here, trying to be the healer that I am.
I get shit for being a nice person. So the situationship in question then decided it would be a good idea to take it upon herself to feel threatened by
the situation. It was harmless. I had a girlfriend at the time. It was so harmless. Like there was nothing about it that wasn't harmless. I genuinely felt sorry for this little girl.
But then drunk in the toilets talking about the situation. It was overheard by situationship.
So we are.
Head over the toilet.
No, I mid-wipe, and I said his head come over the cubicle. What are you saying about me? I was like, oh my god.
And come out the toilet and tell her what I was saying. Obviously resulted in fight after fight after fight in every location as we're leaving this said club.
People getting thrown to the floor. Like we're in the gender neutral toilets, so we're slipping up men's piss. Like literally.
I smacked my elbow on the urinal.
And the girl turns to me and goes, I'm really sorry, I had to just get her off of her. And it's like, it's fine, but you've just actually thrown her across the fucking toilet.
Nose piercing's gone, rapes half snapped.
Everything.
Anyway, I just go back to the dance floor thinking, leave me alone.
Cool. Done now, like it's fine.
Barge past each other, round 2, round 3, round 4. Next thing you know, remove. Situation. This car pulled up, right? Bear in mind, we're going at each other again outside.
Yeah, outside. They've thrown us out at the same time, which was stupid. So they're going again. Everyone's like, oh, rowdy. I kid you not. Perfect timing. This car pulls up literally in front of us. Do you need an Uber? Yeah, we do actually. We jump in. We get about 5 minutes into the journey. He's like, what? He's like, no. He's like, what you girls doing tonight?
Why you've got to pay cash as well? Yeah. You were like, I've only got a £20 note. How much is it? He said, I'll take the 20.
I'll take the 20. But he's asking questions. He's like, what you guys been doing tonight? Do you mind if I smoke in the car? And we're like, do you mind if we smoke in the car?
Let me smoke in the car.
Let me smoke.
When I realised this ain't an Uber.
But then there's two people in the front seat, not one. So him and his pal, which then when we finally realised was, you're not real Uber. You actually are just looking for a good time and a good night out. But where we're so invested in everything that had just happened that entire night, the fight, everything, we were ignoring them, not listening to where he says. He goes, oh, where are you staying? Travel Lodge. Drops us to the wrong Travel Lodge. Then we had to get a real life Uber to our Travel Lodge.
And then when we got into the Travel Lodge, we then decided again that we wanted to smoke. And we smoked out the window.
We did, oh my god.
And this morning we only realised that the window didn't open. So we stood up said fucking window, smoking this whole thing, flicking as well.
Against the window. Oh my god, the window never opened, but then we stood there the entire time and flicked the ash on the. That's really bad of us. That's really bad. But honestly, I was convinced the window would open.
I wouldn't have been doing it if I knew it was closed.
Oh my god! And then woke up next morning. Right, this is the worst part.
My stamp across my cheek.
Yeah. So bear in mind, no, sorry, we went to bed at what, 6 o'clock. I was then up at 7 to be full makeup, hair, ready for my photo shoot. Remember, there was a photo shoot. Ready to go. I haven't even washed off my fake tan, so I'm still partly green.
Actually, I've got up the whole time you're getting ready, and I remember laying there thinking, I know I'm supposed to come with you. I think I'm going to wait in the car. Like, I actually ain't getting out.
Yeah, because you was my moral support at the end of the day. I've never done anything like this.
The car, and when you noticed what was wrong with the car, I then just checked out.
Yeah, so we check out hotel call. Yeah, how you feeling? She's feeling shit.
11 hours we spent in Birmingham. 11 hours, not even 12.
We crossed the road to this dodgy car park. I find my car. I'm thinking, where's my car? Walking up the ramp. Are you fucking taking the piss? My car window had been smashed in, right? But this isn't even the worst part. So whatever cunt, can I even say that? Whatever cunt has smashed my car window in has then climbed through my car window, yeah? I've got a Fiat 500 for reference, which is filled. I live out of my car. My car is a wardrobe. They've crawled through my window. Glass. They've crawled in. They've got in the back. Yeah. They've completely ignored the birthday card with 50 quid in it in the footwell. They didn't even take the money. They've crawled into the back of my car, ripped the seats forward, chucked my clothes around, literally messed everything around, and then thought, I don't even want to be in here. Got out and left. Didn't take my money, didn't take my clothes, didn't take nothing.
Happily pulled up the lip gloss though. I opened up your little keyring.
I thought they stole Donna, but they didn't. They just chucked her. They just chucked her away. I thought they stole her. I'm thinking, didn't even take the money, but you want to take my dead godmother's keyring? Like, that's my sentimental keyring. What are you going to do? Sell it thinking it's a fucking diamond or something? It was just...
who the fuck is this?
Like, genuinely, like, what was the point? And then left, and then she couldn't even sit on her seat. We had to go find maintenance man. Excuse me, can I have a brush? Oh, it was awful. Then I had to drive 2.5 hours back with a broken window. Poor girl's got hypothermia in the passenger seat. I'm like...
hungover as well, been beaten up, hungover.
I had to text fake tan company. I'm really sorry, girls.
You're not even gonna believe it.
You can't even write it.
Oh, no,
I can't come today. I could have gone, but I would have had to leave my car in the middle of Bram with no window and still everything in my car. There was no way I was risking it. Absolutely no way.
And then you didn't even get your travel or your hotel paid for, all because you didn't even go. Like,
made some commission through the videos though, so do you know what I mean? Like, happy days. I had a great time. I would do it all over again and get my car window smashed in again just to relive that night. Even though, and that's why we were so upset about the fight, because it was like the best night that we've ever had, and they just put the worst downer on it. But it didn't ruin it because we were still happy as Larry. We were too happy.
I was like, do you know what? Everything that happened to me, I'd do it all again, and I literally couldn't care less.
I was so happy, and that is probably one of the happiest experiences of our lives. I'm a lover, not a fighter, and I'm like, to be fair, it happened so fast, and she's on the floor so quick, and hands are getting thrown so fast that all I can do is just like try and get in the middle of it, along with three of the other girls. It was only you and one girl. The other three girls and me were actually trying to separate it the entire time. It's not like it was like 5-on-1 or anything, but it was, I don't
remember it. It's so annoying because it happened so.
I don't. I just remember how great that. I want to go back. We want to go back to Nightingale. Like, I need to go back to Nightingale.
I want to experience Nightingale again.
I want to experience it again on the same level,
same
trip,
with
same
situationship.
Yeah, literally.
Like, take your situationship to the other place.
I was just trying to give some advice and be nice, and all I was doing was I just felt so sorry for this girl for what she was telling me. Like, she actually sounded like she was trapped, and I just thought, why are you doing that to yourself?
And then the girl went and proved
like, why are you doing? And then she literally proved her point. She went skits because she was talking to another girl.
Yeah.
If the shoe fits Cinderella. Like, do you know what I mean?
You know what I mean?
She told me about you, and then you proved yourself at the end of the day. Anyway, it's a great story. It's a great story. Yeah, and I'm going tomorrow. Oh my God, I'm going in the morning. I'm going to Birmingham in the morning. Well, I'm going for a rave though, so it's fine. Guess what I'm going as for Halloween? A Playboy bunny. Bear in mind, this is my first Halloween single in 5 years. 5 years. Yeah, so I've got obviously the black corset. Don't know if you saw me post it the other day. The one that I used to wear all the time when I was blonde. Yeah. Black corset, smallest shorts I could find ever in my life. Don't even know what I'm wearing on my feet yet. Bunny ears, got little cuffs, got a little collar. So do you know what I mean? Like, I'm allowed.
What I'm going as?
What?
Black angel.
A black angel.
I've got fishnets, black boots,
black lacy skirt, yeah, you're busy, aren't you?
Black t-shirt, and then gold teardrops on my face.
Gold tears. I've got black diamonds at home. I need to use them on Missy Ann on Halloween. She wants a skull, but I said, well, skull's a bit boring. So I was like, let me put. I was like, that's a bit boring. She's going as
Dead. What?
Nah. Oh, what's it called? And, like, heard death, like, got that.
Death. Yeah. It's just death.
No, it's got a name. Grim Reaper. Yes. But and I was like, yeah, like, you look nice, obviously. But I was like, but jazz it up a bit. Like, I'll put some black diamonds on you. Like, I just do the outline and stuff. So that's what I'm gonna do.
Why did you two decide to start the podcast?
Oh, there's a few reasons.
I sent it to you like twice. I mentioned it 6 months ago, but initially I didn't mention like anyone in particular. I just said it would be a good idea if I started with someone.
Coincidentally, at the time. No, but coincidentally, when I drive, I make scenarios in my head, and I always make the scenario, if I had a podcast, I would call it We've All Been There.
Wait, I remember sitting with you and saying it, and you were just...
I said, it's a good idea.
It was a passing comment.
I said, it's a good idea. And we would talk about things that, because we're very open book people, I would talk about things that a lot of people probably wouldn't talk about, and scenarios and situations that I've experienced and been in, and that I like to speak about publicly. Yeah. But this is like before, like none of this has been mentioned.
Yeah, Casey brought it up again, like literally a month ago, and then I brought it up to you and was like, listen, actually a good idea. Within like 24 hours of me mentioning it to you, you were like, should we go shopping?
She had mentioned it a few weeks prior, and I instantly thought that's such a good idea. But be it situation, like just life, like being in a situation I was in, and at that point in my life I just wasn't ready to take on. But then it just goes to show that you really have to be ready to do something, because you've mentioned it twice, and both times I'm, oh yeah, that's a good idea, but never ever acted. And then finally I'm ready, I'm like, oh yeah, because as well, we both have worked since a really young age. Like from the second we could work, we would work. But if someone said to me, what do you want to do with your career?
It was nothing. None of the jobs I've had.
There is not a single thing I could tell you. Like, and if it was like I wanted to be a special effects makeup artist for about a year.
Yeah, forensic scientist.
And then it all just flew away. And then it's like I'm 22 and I'm working in a cafe, and people are like, "Oh, what do you want to do?" I don't know. And then it was like, "Oh, do you know what? This is some. If I could talk for a job, I'm winning in life.
I would.
If we can talk for a job, you are genuinely winning in life." But then when she mentioned it the second time, I'd just come out of a relationship. I had nothing to do.
Yeah.
I was like, "Oh my god, I can focus all my energy into something that isn't a person, and I can do this." And the more we thought about it, the more I was like, we have to. Like, we genuinely have to. Whether it goes good, it goes bad. It could flop. It could flop, but you don't know if you don't try at the end of the day. And then it was just like, well, let's just go. Let's just go. I put everything on my credit card. Like,
it was just like,
I just was like, we just have to. And it's taken what, 3 weeks? 3 weeks probably. With
the start to finish,
she got ill for a bit, so I couldn't. She was just ill. But then like literally, it was like it's in my brain. And that was it. It was like, we have to. Like, there's always something. There's always something. Like, that is the. And but as well, we both hate being filmed. We both hate having our pictures taken. It's confidence. It's there's like loads of little things to it as well. I think.
But we're just filming it,
not to like lick our own asses, but I think we are very wise and give really good advice. And if someone was to send in, we want to take dilemmas, we want to take situationships, we want to take personal like stories that you're struggling with at home, like literal real life scenarios, and even if you just want a bit of like help with anything, I actually think that we can help. We can give good advice. I really do.
And I'm sorry, but we for two people our age, we have actually both collectively been through
so much
so
shit.
many shit
so many crazy scenarios.
Honestly,
and there's a reason. I thought, you know what, there's a reason that one, we've been each other's therapist friends, but two, every time we see each other, we constantly speak about the same things that have happened to us over and over again, because we can tell a story like it's the first time. But it's just, I really do think like we could give really good advice. Like, I paid £55 an hour to my therapist to tell me that I'm a wise old elf at the end of the day. Like, she was like, you know what you're talking about. And I'm like, do you know what, thanks, like let me give, let us.
She says to me, you're so smart and you're so aware.
Aware.
I'm so aware. I know exactly what's wrong.
She said, "Do you know what? You need to remember your age sometimes." So I was like, "What do you mean?" She went, "Just you're young. Like, remember you're young." I'm like, "Listen, I grew up at the age of 13. I was already grown. I had 2 kids. I was a mother. Literally, I think I need a refill."
Me too.
This episode is sponsored by Buzzballs.
Oh, I wish it was sponsored by Buzzballs.
We wish it's sponsored by Buzzball. If you're listening. You have very selective flavours in the UK, like, and I'm telling you, selective. But I've heard in America that you have 20 plus flavours. So what we would like to propose to you is every episode we will be drinking Buzzballs, and we want you to send us your American limited edition flavours to the UK. We'll try them out here for you, and when we're rich and famous, then you're going to be even more rich and famous too. So that is my proposal. That's my proposal. Camera case, I actually do need you to open this, please. Yeah. Moving on, because we spoke so much about all of them questions, we're going to do a couple dilemmas.
Yeah.
Case.
Alright, the first dilemma is, I want to move away and start fresh, but I feel bad leaving my friends and my family. What should I do?
So I actually can talk from experience.
You can talk an experience.
I actually got into a relationship in lockdown, prime lockdown as well, wasn't it? It was like
when right in the midst.
Like, tier 3 happened, like when everything was bad, and I did actually move like 3.5 hours or something.
Yeah, very
up
long
north.
way.
It was quite far.
Bear in mind we live in Surrey and you moved up north.
Yeah, I personally, like, I would say I don't regret it at all. Like, I appreciate every single second that I did move away.
It was so right for you in that moment.
Timing that I needed that for that moment, and I did have a very good experience. I then obviously learned everything to do with like having a flat in general, like just having that independence away from everyone and everything. Like I had absolutely nothing up there. Like nothing.
We spoke every day.
Yeah,
but I never saw you.
The main friends that were in my life when I came back after 2.5 years, I still had their main friends. My same few friends, and that is
because there was never. And I'm thinking about it. I actually don't think there was a day that went by that we didn't speak.
Because
you were 3 hours away.
We always were catching up.
You had Fagman.
I had so much to talk about.
You had so much to talk about.
Say to anyone, if you feel in the moment it is right for you to move away, even if you're the tiniest bit scared, do it, because realistically you can always come home.
You can always come home.
I came home to absolutely nothing. I came home, lived with my friends at my friend's house in her living room, like literally didn't go back to my like parents' home, my family home, nothing. Like you risk giving up.
Plus, if your friends and family have your best interest at heart, they're going to support you either way, and they'll tell you themselves, do it. It's what's best for you. If that's what you want to do and that's how you feel, that's what you think was right, then do it.
Like,
literally,
it would be a case of I knew I would come home to some sort of support. So fuck it, do it. If you hate it, come home.
Literally, I think do it. If the only thing stopping you is the opinions of other people, then do it, because there's nothing stopping you other than what other people think, and you shouldn't think about what other people think. If you think it's right for you, then just do it. That is that. Next dilemma.
Okay. My situationship won't claim me, but doesn't want anyone else to have me. What do I do?
So sticky. I feel like it comes from a slightly toxic place of mind.
You need to say something to them. You need to address the situation.
Do you know what that is? It's having your cake and eating it. You want someone that's all for you and you want to have it on tap. But also, if you go on a night out, you want to be able to do what you want.
So you just basically need to grab her balls and admit you want to be single. Like
that's it, really.
It is literally pussy.
So this is obviously from the other person's perspective. So they're with someone who is obviously doing this. It's like
giving them everything they want. They've got someone to go home to.
Lay all your cards on the table. Say, listen, I know you don't want me, but you don't want anyone else to have me. But that's not going to run. So you either want me and no one else can have me and no one else can have you, or you don't want me and you can do your thing and I'll do mine.
Obviously, some people are happy to just.
If you're happy to do that,
like sleeping with someone, friends with benefits type thing. If you're happy with that,
friends with benefits is beautiful when it works, because
make that
so you're either confidently friends with benefits, or you need to
get the fuck up.
Know your worth. If that's not what you want, then that's not what I want, and cool, you can find that with someone else, I think, because friends with benefits is great, but then it gets complicated, and if one person catches feelings, that's even more. Like if both of you eventually was like, you know what, I don't even want anyone else, cool, relationship pending. But if it's just the one of you and the other one's still like very set on the fact that you are in friends with benefits, but whatever, do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, it's getting a bit confusing then. I think lay your cards on the table, tell him how you feel, or her how you feel.
The whole time. Clear up your boundaries. If you're happy to carry on friends with benefits, you do you. If you want to clear it up, then clear it up. But I just think you need to put your own actual feelings first, no matter the situation.
Basically.
I found out my boyfriend was messaging someone, but not 30, but it was very sneaky. Is that emotional?
Depends what the conversation was about, though, really.
And if they're hiding it, I think hiding becomes cheating.
Is it because there's a reason? There's always a reason to hide.
If you're hiding it because you're paranoid, you don't have your partner enough, and you're not comfortable enough with your partner, like.
But the conversation isn't flirty. But then it's like, what are you why are you? If you feel attacked, at the end of the day, if your gut is telling you there's something wrong. My gut's never been wrong ever in my life.
If you're hiding it, even if it's hiding it out of paranoia for how your like partner is gonna act, then you are not comfortable.
Yeah, but they've obviously seen this conversation. Yeah, it's not flirty, but they're hiding it.
If you feel less important than X girl in this said equation, you are less important, and you need to step the fuck back and go and find someone else.
My friend's in a toxic relationship but won't listen to my advice. Do I keep trying or do I give up?
You leave her to figure it out on her own.
Yeah, you have to, honestly, you really, really, really have to learn from your own mistakes.
You take it this way. she spent years trying to tell me, as along with a lot of other people, leave her. Just leave the situationship you're in, leave the relationship you're in, you deserve better. Did I listen? No, because I wasn't ready to listen. And until I was ready to listen, then I listened. Like, I woke up one day and thought, I don't deserve this and I'm leaving. And one of them ones where you know what you're gonna do, but you'd ask about 5 people, or you like blah blah blah, this happened, and you want the validation, and they give it to you, and you're like, I know that's true, like I know what you've just said is true, but I'm still gonna do what I want to do, because genuinely you cannot tell someone in a situationship like that, you can't tell someone in a situation like that what to do. They will never listen. You just need to make sure that they know that you're there for them, and whatever decision they make, you support, because one day they will make that right decision.
But they won't be able to leave until they hate that person.
They won't be able to leave until they're ready, and that's literally no. It's until you're ready to do so, you're not going to. So it doesn't matter. I used to say, in a relationship I used to be in, I was so obsessed, toxically obsessed with this person, and I used to say, every single person in this world could turn to me and tell me she's bad for me, and I'd still stay with her because I want to. Because I want to. Till that like light switch flicks off, and you think, I don't deserve this.
That's when you leave.
That's when you leave.
You need to learn yourself.
There's nothing. So you can go and tell your best friend the same story over and over, and your best friend is going to give you that same advice over and over, but neither of you are listening to each other. It's the support. That's all you need. You just need to know there's someone there. So you can only ever advise, and you can only ever watch and observe and be there when things go wrong. Literally, that's all you can do.
I keep going back to people that hurt me. Is it self-sabotage or comfort?
Comfort, massively. Always a comfort. It's like you don't.
It's again coming from the same question we've just answered. Like, you will leave when you're.
You'll leave when you're ready.
If you're not ready, then you're not ready.
If you're not ready to move on, then you won't. It's what you know. It's what you're used to. It's all of it. Until you're like, you wake up one day and you think, do you know what? I deserve better. I am going to get better, and you don't deserve to be in my life anymore. You're just going to constantly go back to that person for comfort, and it's okay when you're in it, because that's all you know, and there's nothing you can do. It takes time to be able to realize these things, and it doesn't happen overnight. It could take so long, years, and there's no time frame. There's no time frame on how quick it is that you have to move on. You'll just know. So it's, if that's what feels right to you at this current moment in your life, that's all you can do. Like, no one can tell you do this, because you're going to be like, I don't want to do that.
You need to be 100% ready yourself. If someone tells you leave, unless you want to leave, you ain't ever going to.
You're not going to. So it's basically, if it feels right, do it. One day you'll realise, and only you know what is best for yourself.
Yeah, 100%.
So that's all I can say on that one. Anyway, that is all we have time for today. But I don't want you to just think that all our episodes are going to be dilemmas and questions, because we do have episode topics where we want to deep dive into a lot of more deep and personal situations and things that, you know, we've all been there and you've experienced and someone somewhere can relate to. So each episode will have a topic, but this one we just thought you could get to know us.
Everyone's going to be different as well, so give recommendations, what you want to see, what you want to hear us talk about, and
we want can you comment on YouTube?
Yeah,
we'd love if you could leave a comment, questions, dilemmas, current scenarios you're in, even like crazy experiences in your life where you were just so baffled that it even happened, and you just want to let us know so we can speak on your experience, because we might have something similar that happened to us. Literally anything. If you're having problems with your mum, problems with your dad, you're having problems at home, relationships, you've got any crazy ex stories, you've got crazy like best friend, anything, we probably have a story to match you on every single level. Follow,
subscribe, show some love, follow us on all our socials. We've all been there podcast.
We have a TikTok, we've all been there pod.
Show us some love.
We'd like to see the support, really, because we're scared this is going to flop.
If this only gets 10 views and you will not see me next week.
If only 5 of you like this, then we're never coming back again. If you watch this and we have no friends, then we're never coming back again, and we don't want to do this no more. We're just going to walk straight out that door. Literally, dead serious as well.
No, give that in. We finish it. Hello everyone, I'm getting a top.
You.
Get the cloth. Hello everyone.